Welcome to the home of the Tulane Green Wave, Tulane Stadium in New Orleans, Louisiana, as we'll see a squad from the American, the Charlotte 49ers, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Tulane Green Wave. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The 49ers will boot it away to start the game. Looking for blockers. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Tulane's offense is on the field for the first time today. It's often said quarterback is the most high-profile position in sports, and when you have a guy like this, how could it not be?
Yeah, he's the guy that the defense is going to be keying on. They've had all week long to watch film to get ready for him, but David, when you have his kind of athletic ability and his kind of arm talent, he is so difficult to stop.
Yeah, you can have all week, you can have all season. This guy is so dynamic at the quarterback spot. They trust him. They know what he brings to the table. This offense revolves around what he can do.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Tulane to the line, facing second and short. The give to the back. Turning it on. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. He's got his man across the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Knock the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. The leg ought to be strong, only called on twice in the victory last week. Stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. So the Charlotte 49ers offense has its first opportunity of the day. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We're just going to see what they do today.
Caught in the backfield, it's McGee. Fights off a defender. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end. To the air, it's Harrell. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And the 49ers decide to punt it away. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. looking for a gap. It's McClure. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. A little screen to the running back. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the 1st down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that 1st.
Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Hayes.
I love early in a game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
The Green Wave with plenty of options here on 2nd and short. Going to the running game. At the 40, there he goes. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23.
Man, that's excellent blocking there on the left side of the line. They were able to get great push, get off the line, create a little bit of crease for that running back.
They just created a wall. He had all kinds of room to run.
Yeah, I might go back to that one and call that one again. It worked so well.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Bears the pressure. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Tulane with an opportunity on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Next going for the goal line. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. Boy, if that 1st down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on 2nd and goal. They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. 3rd and goal for the offense. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Working on the right. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing.
Nice throw, nice catch, great completion on that out route. Sometimes those cornerbacks, when they see that early, they can make that jump and get that pick 6. So those are dangerous routes to throw, but it worked for him there.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The 49ers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He's got it on the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Offenses don't like being in these situations. They don't like having little success on 1st and 2nd down because now you know I got to pass the football. I got to air it out. It makes me really predictable. So let's make sure you take care of the football and find those plays you really like.
Complete to the left. All down now, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
That's really got to make this offensive coordinator feel good calling plays. You get a completion on third down early in the game, and he should be having a lot of confidence now moving forward in this game calling plays.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Looking left. It's caught downfield. Oh, he's got some space. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. They'll run it on first and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. And after the really good gain on first down, they'll try to finish it off on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Unsuccessful second down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively to try to have success on third down?
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that is the play this defense had to have. Did you look in the secondary right there? I mean, he was open, guys. Like, that would have been a touchdown, and this defense got to the quarterback, hit him as he's throwing the football, forced the errant pass, and dodged a bogey.
And there just has not been a lot to write home about this year for this football team, offensively, defensively, or even on special teams. Just not a lot of bright spots this season.
To the air on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
This defensive coaching staff, they love their secondary, and they love the matchups they have. They believe they've got 5 guys at least back there that can cover one-on-one. You saw a great example of it there on third down, forcing the incompletion.
And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. We've reached the break, and it's Tulane on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. They'll try to run for it. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
Coming up, fourth down.
In their own territory, no problem. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Hayes. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line, good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
Snagged in the middle, it's Preston. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
How many first downs is that, guys? On this drive alone, this defense has got to find a way to get off the field. They're playing way too many snaps.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29. The Green Wave working with a fresh set of downs. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
They're dealing with a second and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Leaves it with the back. They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play. Ball's at the 25. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a third and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Turner. Breaks into the open. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. No matter how many times they tell you to look for it, it is tough to defend a perfectly executed screen.
Yeah, because I'm trying to go get the quarterback, and everything looks like pass, but when you see it, when you see that screen, you got to retrace your steps, get back in the play. Nice job.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Green Wave. You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk him down the field and score that touchdown.
And that's just so frustrating. Play after play after play. You line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown. Oh, Methuselah.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. Catch in the middle, it's Hopkins. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They're going back to the ground. That's a kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the tight end. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Give to the running back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick pass on the fly motion. Breaks the tackle. He gets it across the 40 and out of bounds at the 38. And the 49ers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to pass. It's Harrell. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
The one thing I love about this defensive coordinator is that he has a lot of different exotic looks. He's not just going to rush with 4. He's not just going to rush with 3. He's not just going to blitz linebackers. This guy's blitzing DBs.
And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Tulane, stuck with horrible field position, will try to get out of trouble on first down. Looking for a crease. It's McClure.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He leaves it with the back. Tried to get him a little breathing room, and they're still suffocating in their own end. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Green Wave lining up, facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Turner. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Love the coverage and not giving up an inch defensively. Their 3rd down, smothering the receiver. As soon as he caught the ball, down he went. They've got this offense pinned.
A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Scanning the field, it's Harrell. He'll take the deep shot. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Well, at this juncture of the game, obviously the offense has struggled. No points up on the board. You're at the end of the first half, and you're just trying to make something happen. That time the quarterback thought he had a guy open way down the field, but again, the defense in
the screen, and that did not work. Defense smelled that one out. Need to take the check down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The 49ers will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got it in the middle. It's McClure. There he goes.
That play was designed to go to the running back. They were hoping they were going to get man coverage, and one-on-one, that back is going to win that matchup every single time.
Power football with the run. Looks as if that'll be enough for a Tulane first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw on first down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you could tell extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He'll pull it down and run. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Tulane right back to the line. They believe running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Oh, and on just got to be able to finish that play. That defender had the football in his hands. He's just got to catch it. That should have been an interception.
Makes the catch. It's McClure. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. Good right down the boulevard. And now the lead is even bigger. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in New Orleans for a fun first half than you? And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down.
And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Yulman Stadium.
Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think then if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us on this very first drive.
Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. And the offense came out aggressively here in the second half, but they can't put the drive together and spit it up on the turnover.
I'll tell you, this defense has a lot of athletes. They've got a lot of guys with ball skills. If you put the football anywhere around them in their vicinity and their ability to catch the football, they'll come down with it. This quarterback has got to be way more careful here in the second half.
Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Use the play fake, now to throw. Moving out of the pocket. And it's a fumble on the play. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
The drive continues after that fumble scare sent the offensive coordinator's blood pressure into orbit. Leaves it with the running back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Third and short, I have no problem with RPO because I can run it or I can throw it if I see something opening. Maybe he should have ran that one. You got 2 downs possibly to still try to make it happen, but he definitely didn't throw an accurate ball.
Trying to get it to the marker. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Well, I don't think the defense was expecting run on that last 4th and 2 play. Good job by the offense keeping them off bounds with that play call.
Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Down to the 36-yard line and some nifty moves to try to make a big play on the interception.
And you don't see this very often. The big defensive linemen, you see these guys rush the quarterback most of the time, but how confusing is it, Palmer, when it looks like they're rushing, they drop in coverage and make the big interception?
Well, I don't think that quarterback thought he could even make the play. How about the eye-hand coordination and his ability to snatch the football out of the air? I mean, that was crazy athleticism, well-deserved. That's going to make the highlight reel for sure.
And the 49ers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Grabbed behind the line. It's McGee. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they are on the move.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback run is part of their game plan, and they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Wants to go up top on first down. Steps away. Trying to escape and get it himself. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll go to the ground. Turning it on. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling in the game.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Offense gets set for second down. Off the play fake. Quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete.
And that's where quarterbacks, you know, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
This feels like 4-down territory, third and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man on the right. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. Flag on the field, and the kicker's going to have a little bit shorter distance to work with here. This could turn out to be a huge penalty. Thought they were going to have to settle for 3, and now the offense back on the field with a chance for more. And just when you think the defense had forced a field goal try, a devastating mistake like this gives new life to the offense.
Nice play by the defense, but now is a time they've got to be more consistent. They allowed this running back to go off in that first half, and moving forward now, they've got to try and take this running back away.
Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And, man, that's frustrating for an offense. You got a little something going. You had a little bit of momentum, but they've got to do a better job of protecting their guy, keeping him upright, letting him go make some plays for this offense. That's the only way he's going to get hot. They got to give him more time.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Fires to the middle. can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And this kicker might be feeling it. He made one earlier, now from 49 yards out. I wasn't sure that one was going to get there, but had just enough gas to make it over the crossbar. And that lead grows even bigger.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points.
And the ball pops out. Oh, inviting disaster. And they were lucky that fumble went out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be...
Oh, he's got some space. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. The 49ers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. The give to the back. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Still running at the 40. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Harrell. Got it in the middle, it's Olsen. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
They send the tight end in motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
Second down coming up.
Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Trying play action. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
And those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't give him the football because a lot of times these guys, they're good with it after the catch. They got that quickness. They got that speed, and he showed some of it there.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
Caught in the backfield, it's Nicholas. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Huge play in the red zone. 3rd and goal coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. He makes the grab. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Charlotte. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
Guys, the quarter comes to a close, and Tulane has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances, and that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Wide receiver going in motion. They're going to run it to the right. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line.
Yeah, it's a nice job by this defense. Obviously backed up against it. Time running out. Got to get the football back. 2 good plays. Now 3rd down. I stay aggressive. Have to come after him. If they decide to throw the football, so be it. But stay aggressive. Get that football back for your offense.
They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
They'll run it from the gun. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. From the gun, wants to pass. Here he goes, breaking the pocket. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit.
Number 34, on to punt it away.
Kick interference. Kicking team.
You got to give him room and let him catch the football, and if he's called for the fair catch, you just have to stay back. Dropping back, it's Harrell. Grabbed in the middle, it's McGee. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Makes the catch. It's Olsen. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw 1st downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Oh, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. Nice grab in traffic. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Tulane now facing third and forever. They'll send the back in motion. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
And what a big conversion by the offense there. With the lead late, you're just trying to stay on the field and bleed the clock. At this point, it's tick, 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 tick. Let's run this clock down as low as we can before we snap it.
Hard running there. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Looking to take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Oh, the offense just not able to come up with that. You knew that was going to be a bang-bang play, right? They're taking a shot into the end zone. That's going to have to be a contested catch on the back end, but he wasn't able to come up with it because of the hit.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Reed. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Here comes Tulane after picking up the 1st down. Now on the option. Now the toss. Runs through the tackle. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Completes it in the middle. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Green Wave trying to move the chains on 3rd and short. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll test the right side. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Grab behind the line. It's Rutledge.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a fourth down.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds in this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Harrell. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense trying to take it back. How about this defense slamming the door shut with a fumble recovery, and the offense should be able to run out the clock from here. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reese, and I like where I'm at. And if I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together, eat more clock, and get another score.
Just got to do better in the red zone this time around. When they get down close to the goal line, you need better execution to put a touchdown on the board here.
Driving its way all the way down to the 3-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Wouldn't be surprised to see them go right back to the run on second down and maybe put this thing away. They feed him again. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
On the run, it's McClure. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
We've seen this guy have tons of success. He had over 100 yards right before that run, but defense gets the better of him there. Nice job of adjusting up front, and good job being physical by that D-line too.
Never a doubt. And now the lead is extended over front.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
He'll bring it out. It's Rutledge. No more room to run. They make the tackle right there.
All right, so the game before the game, final score is 22-8. Now I'm going to end this game and play the CPU against the CPU.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just
so if y'all want to stick around and watch that,
strong. I don't have to do things
calculate the scores, and that's going to be the game before the game total.
Get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why
anyhow,
so important,
let's look at the stats.
This team was locked in way back earlier in the week.
It felt like an actual Tulane game, though. Should have been easier than it was. Gave up too many yards, kicked too many field goals. Yeah, let's look at the stats. They're going to be lopsided. 351 to 237, 45 total plays of my 70, and I only scored 22 points. 17 rushes for 20 yards. At 38 rushes for 140. They threw the ball 23 times. Caught the ball 23 of 28, 217. Tulane 22 of 32 for 211. Anyway, that's going to do it for this one. Let's return to the hub. And I'm going to put it at night. Make it look, more realistic. Back out of here now. Yes. Play now. Who are we playing? Charlotte. Charlotte. They will have their whites, okay? Tulane will have but the blue ready. Go 6 minutes. It's gonna be at 6 p.m. Let's see. I'm making at 6 p.m. Advance the game. Oh wait, hold on. I gotta do that. Now I gotta do that. 6 minutes. 6 o'clock. Let's put it back to 7 minutes. Alright, here we go. Let's watch this. See if my magical PlayStation gets it right again. Wait, oh shit. Hold on. I went back and changed it, so I have to change the uniforms again. Hold on, y'all.
Welcome to the home of the Tulane Greenway.
And I ain't gonna be able to. I can't pause the game. Hold on. I gotta play this part.
He'll start the return inside his 5.
And I am putting it at 8 because it's going to be dark when the game starts.
Let's mark it at the 27-yard line.
And I pause the game. Okay, exit the main menu. Okay. It doesn't, there's no light in the sky at 6 o'clock in New Orleans. These people don't know what they're doing when they program the football game. Alright, let's go back. Whoops. Okay, Charlotte, they have their right uniform. We just have to change our uniforms. Go. Go here. Yes. 7 minutes. I'm going to put it at 8 o'clock so it'll be dark when the game starts. Alright. Advance.
This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine.
Let's watch the game.
Adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome to the home of the Tulane Greenway, Tulane Stadium in New Orleans, Louisiana. As we'll see, a squad from the American, the Charlotte 49ers, taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the Tulane Green Wave. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field.
Tulane gets the ball first.
Here he comes from inside his own 5.
Go in.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Tulane Green Wave offense takes the field, and they'll have the ball first. If you look at this game on paper, it really shouldn't be much of a matchup. You have a high-powered offense against, candidly, an overmatched opponent. But, hey, you never know. You got to line up and play the game.
On paper, this is a horrible matchup. But this game's not played on paper, right? Like, this defense, they're going to have to play their best game. They're going to have to play more consistent than they have. They haven't tackled well this season. They're going to have to play their best game against a great opponent. But we've seen upsets happen. They got to get some adrenaline, some emotion, something good to happen early.
I think it has to happen early, David, and then the question is, can they maintain that over the course of the entire game? Listen, it's college football. 18 to 22-year-olds, and maybe this offense just thinks they can come out here and roll their helmet out on the field, and that's going to get it done. We've seen crazy stuff happen. But
there we go.
This defense has to play out of their minds.
Bryce Bohannon. Fly pattern almost.
Ball is at the 35.
Semi-fly
It's first
pattern.
and 10.
Threw it halfway through the route.
Looking downfield on first down.
Another one to
Got a
Bohannon.
man, it's Bohannon. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
And now on second down for this offense. The give to the tailback.
Hands it up.
Off the defender.
Maurice Turner.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
You know what? Everybody gets energized on the whole football team when you got running backs that fight for extra yards and breaks tackles. It's awesome to watch. Everybody literally gets a little jolt of energy because that guy continues to fight for everything he gets.
Another
Man in
hand
the
up.
backfield.
Mobley.
Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. Rides the back on
Another huge hole.
Makes it past the mark.
Mobley.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
This opening drive has been all offense. Really good job. Nice scripted plays. Taking advantage. Strung together a nice series. But here's all that matters for defense. We don't even care about yards anymore. Can I keep him out of the end zone? Great job right here. Step up. Get a stop. Force him either to kick a field goal or get no
Run.
points.
A pitch.
This drive is still a success.
Mobley gets to the 10-yard line.
But not before he drives it to the 10-yard line.
Positive plays. That's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch, man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the first down, but why would you stop running option after a play like that?
Retzlaff looking, throws over the middle, caught, touchdown! Maurice Turner out of the backfield.
You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set.
That's how you start the game.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time.
And Durkin.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So a drive there of 85 yards, and they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
I don't know, are they?
And he takes this from inside the 5.
Ooh.
The coverage team maintains its discipline, not much doing on that return. So Charlotte's offense will take the field for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right?
The stadium pulse.
Physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable. Guys that will lead. It's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
And the 49ers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Stokes. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Under fire. Lofts one deep down the right
my
side.
God.
And he makes the catch inside the 25. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. They'll throw it from the red zone. Snagged out of the air. And not much doing there as that defense...
Excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick six. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
So now it's 2nd and long. Off play action. Finds his big tight end. Takes it all the way down to the floor after making the grab, and they're set up. He is dealing on this drive, completed all 5 throws, and now they have 1st and goal.
Yeah, and who needs balance when you got a guy like this? You trust him, getting the ball back in the pocket. The ball's coming out, spreading it around the field. Nice decision-making. This drive has been surgical for this QB.
Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Niners. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to
that wasn't good.
Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
There's not going to be that many Charlotte fans there.
The extra point. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass.
That's funny. When they showed the extra point, there were no Charlotte fans in the stands. Then they showed the cutscene, and there were Charlotte fans in the stands. Look, see? No Charlotte fans. Stupid as that.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. First play
That's left. Back to pass. Throws over the middle. It is caught. Shaz makes the great catch.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Quick pass. Reed, 40, 36, 37-yard line.
The damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch.
As a head coach, you love to see your quarterback locked in early in games. And in the first drive, leads the offense down to a touchdown, throws a TD pass, and here he is again, making a really good decision and a very accurate throw to pick up that first down.
Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit.
This is completely backwards. Why is the camera angle from the opposite side of the field?
There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first
The angry wave is upside down. That means the camera is on the press box side. That's not correct.
Great balance, and right here just chews up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run.
So they weren't going into the student. They were going into the student section, but that was wrong too.
His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
So Holyfield got hurt in my game, and now he gets hurt in this game.
Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter.
That's funny. Get the benefit. Oh, nice.
Fires complete. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line.
Look at that.
We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Looking to throw for it. Going for 6. Looking to get it in.
What?
And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet.
Really nice job there by the
See this again?
understanding that it's zone coverage.
I don't know where the ball was.
Find someone working into a soft spot.
Doesn't matter. It's first and goal.
Quickly make an accurate throw and pick up the first. Well done.
They'll keep it on the
Touchdown.
ground. First and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tulane. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Rutledge. I know he thinks he can house every return.
Makai Williams. Great tackle.
Stopped at the 14.
See if the defense can shore it up here.
From the shotgun now.
Ooh, Kevin Adams comes up from his safety spot.
Holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Nails him at the line.
They've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish, and they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Wants to fire on second down. Missed his
Batted down.
It's incomplete.
This defense is a very well-coached unit, and they're very, very
Third down.
where the quarterback wanted to go with it. Everyone trying to get their hands in the air to swat it down.
Going to have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass.
And, they got the first
They really
down.
could have used that catch there. Physical pass
Oh, he dropped
defense.
it.
It brings up a 4th down.
He dropped the ball. I thought he caught it.
Touchdown on the opening drive.
Wow.
They had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but I think just
They have to punt the ball away. Tulane comes up with the stop.
This 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Off play action on 1st down.
Oh, my Lord.
Hold on, he had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
Shaz.
Our coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? From the gun, wants to pass.
Got
With
it.
the catch, it's Turner. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Here comes Tulane after picking up the 1st down. Looking to throw again. With the catch,
Oh, look at this. Mobley breaks the tackle, picks up 9.
With attitude out there, hammering ahead to the 30.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
Tulane to the line, facing 2nd and short. The run from the shotgun. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Mobley has 6 carries for 53 yards.
Like this don't happen unless you commit to the
First half.
You got to get those big boys up front into the game. Understand?
That'd be 1st and 10 at the Charlotte 21-yard line.
For my running back, make the game easy.
This Tulane offense has a great drive going. To the air on first
Looking,
down.
throws it over the middle. Touchdown, Shaz Preston.
Punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. Effective offense leading the way here in establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be quick and early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right
Oh, my
now,
Lord.
they have no answers.
The cornerback turns around, gets an interception. Threw it right over his head. Tulane takes a 20-7 lead with the extra point up couple. It's up, and it is good. 21-7, 4:05 to go in the second quarter.
And they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the run from inside his own 5.
Ooh.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. Off the play fake.
I acted. There was a crossing pattern.
That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
Bailey Despaney on the tackle.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down.
5-man front.
Hand off from the gun.
Tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
For no gain.
Mr. Hopper, I presume.
Play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me.
Santana Hopper with the TFO.
That's why you put your athletes there.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Motion from the back. Second down,
Little
they'll go to the air.
swing pattern.
Caught behind the line. It's Stokes.
Picks up 8-9 on the play. It's going to be 3rd and 1.
Just a tad short of the first down.
One of the things you
It's
love about this running back is not only can he run between tackles, but he's
down.
also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
I don't see me up
The
there.
49ers come to the line on 3rd.
That's right, I'm in the Glazer Club this week. Quick pass out to the left. Picks up the first down.
They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
The offense sets up shop at the 46 on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's McGowan.
Evan White cleans up the tackle.
He's a guy that can line up all over the field.
Picks up 8 on 1st down. It's going to be 2nd and 2 at the 2-minute timeout.
He can run slants. He can run the option routes and find soft spots in the
So he
defense.
needs to
This guy
stop
really
here
has all the routes in his toolbox.
before halftime.
And the 49ers in a good spot.
Ball's
here
on the
with
37-yard line. 2nd and 2. Quarterback looking. Jumps up in the pocket, picks up the first down up to the 34.
And the defense
On little
makes the immediate
crossing
tackle,
pattern.
but he has enough for the first down.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
The 49ers
Mark it
come
at
to the
35.
line with a new set of downs.
Clock running.
They just keep firing.
Another slant.
That's caught. It's Nicholas.
Tulane needs to play more press
Look, I know
coverage.
This guy's tiny, but on these slant throws as a DB,
2nd and 1.
get your hands on him because he's just
They're
too
playing that
quick. He's gonna
soft
cross your
coverage,
face too easy
allowing it
otherwise, and he did right there.
underneath, huh? Oh, they're coming?
And the 49ers can play this second
So
down
what do you
a
call
lot
it?
of ways with just a few
Barrett
yards to
and
go.
Shaq.
Back to pass. shoots it to the left. Hauls it in. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11.
There's just so much chemistry between this quarterback and his receiver, and you saw it right there, down the perimeter, trying to work the boundary. Just put
if they want to come and House is not coming, then we can give him out there.
The 49ers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Here comes the
They should have had him in the backfield. He does get it away. He was being pressured. Stepped up, ran to the right. He got the ball away right before being sacked.
If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll throw again after the
Oh, Lord. Little swing patterns open all day long. 49ers call a timeout with 1:04 to go in the second quarter. It's third down at the 8-yard line. 3rd and 6. 2 wideouts to the left. Single setback to the right. Looking, pressure. Throws it up into the middle of the end zone for the touchdown.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
Well, he's not even playing real life anyway, so that's why he went back there. He's not really on the field. Oh, look, there's the P10.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
Goodness. The extra point is up.
And with the extra
and it's
point,
good.
They're down a touchdown, 21-14.
Tulane leads 21-14. 11 plays.
Finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score.
11 plays, 81 yards.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
Tulane needs to answer before
He'll bring it
halftime.
back from inside his 5.
He ain't answering by him not getting to the 20. 56 seconds, only 2 timeouts for the Wave.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of
Brett's
the first
left.
half.
Throws the crossing pattern to Murray Hayes. Gets 6, clock running.
Still a bit short of the first down.
Looks like they're just going to be content going into the halftime.
Running a nice slant rack real quick, being physical, getting on the inside, quarterback putting it right on the money.
The Green Wave with plenty of options here on second and short. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Bohannon. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather.
Throwing 6-yard passes ain't doing jack squat.
Started from the 33, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down.
Another 6-yard pass. Doesn't pick up the first down. Now Tulane has to use their last timeout. Oh, jeez, and the crickets.
The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half.
No kidding.
Guys, this is a great time to look for an
So now you got to hurry up and get up and spike the ball if you get a completion. Or throw it out of bounds. He does not. Here comes a spike. They do pick up the first down. But with the way this game's programmed, the clock is going to start running because they just showed this little panoramic view, and time is just being wasted.
In this defense right now, they have no answers.
One snap coming before they head to the locker room.
And that's going to do it.
Finds his man in the middle. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half.
Stupid.
Here, time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Guys, who's had a better seat there in New Orleans for a fun first half than you?
About to start here in the second
And
half.
Charlotte gets the ball first in the second half, so this ain't good.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field.
Play action. Going deep. It is caught at the 35-yard line.
Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35.
It's really tough on offenses when defenses know what you got to do. You got to pass the football. They're in man coverage. How about the receiver understanding?
This is the CPU playing the CPU, obviously.
He goes and gets it.
6:30 to go in the third quarter.
Wants to go up top on first
There was
down.
another pass. Ooh!
And it was worth the gamble, but the
Joker Johnson makes a play.
Yeah, I don't
Breaks
know
up
if
the
quarterback got
pass.
confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Hand off to the left side. Cam Hamilton in on the tackle. It's going to be third down.
To get on those defensive linemen to try to
Third and 8.
to get a run game going. It's squarely
At their own 37-yard line.
On third down,
No pressure. No pressure. Finally pressure. And Hopper gets him at the 26-yard line. The 28.
That's a great example of KYP. Know your personnel. A QB that doesn't
Finally.
run great, trying to
They had not been able to get to the quarterback all day long, and finally a sack by Santana Hopper.
Running him down and getting the huge loss.
And the 49ers will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
High short kick. Taken at the 35, up to the 40, up to the 45-yard line. Bryce Bohannon on a good return.
Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack.
Stop up the middle. Tries to spin. Could not get out of it.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground.
Tulane playing for their American Conference champion lives here.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
They play North Texas next week.
Oh!
Hayes puts on the burners. Gets up to the 35-yard line. It looked like it was going to be tackled behind the line of scrimmage. And when he first caught it, I was like, oh, good blocks outside. He turns on the burners.
Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole and the quarterback throwing a strike.
Oh, a little pirouette there by Retzlaff and throws it Bohannon. And he's a little banged up on the play. A pirouette.
Right now, they do not have the answer for this guy.
Wide receiver screen. Picks up 6. 2nd and 4. A little over. Another wide receiver screen. Again, Bohannon's been the favorite target this evening.
But the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
It's third down and 3 at the Charlotte 28-yard line. Retzlaff throws a quick slant to Hayes, and now he's hurt. Oh, jeez. This is exactly what we don't need. Injuries game before the championship.
This Tulane offense has a great drive going.
1st and 10.
They'll leave it with
Hand off Mobley. He breaks a tackle, gets up to the 8-yard line. Makes it down to the 7. 1st and goal. He was tackled about 3 yards past the line of scrimmage, and he broke the tackle.
And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
Tulane with an opportunity on 1st and goal.
Hand off Mobley. Nothing doing on that one. Picks up maybe a yard.
2nd
and goal.
The run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6.
Another draw play. That's doing nothing. They lost 2 yards.
That is a big win for this
3rd and
defense
goal.
as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
This looks vaguely familiar.
Try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows.
Look at this set.
Big body guys that
you got stacked wide receivers on both sides.
Here on 3rd down.
Mobley blocks. Retzlaff looking. He's running. Throws to the left side. Caught. Touchdown Reed.
The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire.
What the hell was Shaz Preston doing? Talking to the referee on the sidelines?
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
He wasn't even in a pattern. He was just standing there looking at the sidelines.
They went 54 yards on that last touchdown drive.
Poorly programmed game.
With an 8-yard toss for the score. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Nice job by the
Doesn't even get to the 16. Tulane leading by 2 scores with 2:14 to go in the 3rd. 28-14, 1st and 10. Charlotte at the 16.
Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score.
Crossing pattern, he gets lit up by Mekhi Williams. No gain. Or did he drop it? I think he dropped it. 2nd and 10.
Running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Paul, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
No pressure. Throws it out into the flat. Oh, what a horrible pass.
Had the completion, just missed it.
Well, I don't know if the big fella got freaked out because he was so wide open on that play, but that is a catch he has got to make for his.
Why was the pass so high and backwards?
3rd down, and this offense is already in
3rd down.
They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple
at their own
scores.
16.
From the
Looking.
gun, wants to pass.
Throws it over the middle. And it's caught. Unbelievable.
They'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31.
Offenses are doing such a great job now with putting so many wide receivers on the field that they get good matchups and they just attack you to make big plays.
The 49ers have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Finds his tight end. And just a
Mekhi Williams makes a great tackle. It's 3rd and 6.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for
The Charlotte 90 Farters have the ball at their own 35. It's 3rd and 6. Looking. Oh, he's being pressured. A wide receiver, I mean a screen pass, and that's going to pick up the 1st down up to the 47-yard line. He was almost pressured into throwing that ball before he wanted to. Perfectly called play on the
you're flying up the
blitz.
field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest.
Play action over the middle. Caught at the 34-yard line.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains.
That may be the last play. It will be the last play of the 3rd quarter. Fifth play. Advancing
based on the number of targets we've seen.
to the American Conference Championship.
One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period.
1st and 10 at the Tulane 34.
Now they'll try the right side.
Run to the right, and
He stopped dead in his tracks.
Barely
again.
Despay me.
No running room to be found.
In.
They keep trying and have had very little success.
no gain on the play.
Great team defense on that.
Barely Despay me, but a man possessed.
People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
They'll run
Play action. They love play action. And it's another completion for the first down. A chin chew on the tackle.
The chains. It's at the 22.
Nice patience by the quarterback there. He had his receiver running a crossing route, but the QB knew it was zone coverage, so he's got to be careful and make sure that he hits him in a window. He did that right there.
From the 22 on 1st and 10.
It's a stop here. Hand off up the middle. Picks up maybe 3.
Balls at the 18.
They say it's 2nd and 6. Clock running, 5:45 to go.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6.
Gave him 4, 2nd and 6. Drop up the middle. Scoots through. It doesn't look like he got the first down. It's going to be 3rd and inches. So we'll watch out here for the QB sneak. I'm sure they're going to call it.
Great 3rd down defenses. It really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long. So that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
He's got it.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
And the 49ers didn't start this drive with great field position.
1st and 10. They can pick up a first down inside the 1. Throws over the middle. Wide open. Touchdown, Charlotte. Passing defense has been missing all night.
No doubt the offense got what they needed.
I wonder what the stats are for the quarterback. Got to be almost 300 yards passing. So they're going to go for the extra point here. I pray to God it's not like this.
He'll try to tack on one more.
It's good. 13 plays, 83 yards.
Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5.
Up to the 18.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field.
Quick slant behind Shaz. Still holds on to it. Picks up 6, maybe 7. It'll be 2nd and 3.
They trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive.
So,
they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football there.
Need to pick up the first down here.
2nd and short. Motion from the wideout. The
play action. Throws it over the middle, wide open. Reed up to the 44. Maybe the 43. Nice play. Fake sweep. Fake handoff. Then the pass over the middle. For the first down.
From the 43. They'll go with a direct
Quick snap to the running back.
And they'll shove him out of bounds.
Picks up 3 yards.
And there's a coachable moment for that young man right there. It's a nice run. Your team's got the lead late, but because of that, you cannot go out of bounds.
Yeah, you can. The clock still runs. You're a moron. You don't know what you're talking about.
Going to stop, and that's
Why is it? Wait. Oh, it's under 5 minutes. That's right. Oh, well. He knows what I'm talking. He knows what he's talking about. Oh, look at this. Bohannon again. Retzlaff has 256 yards passing and 3 touchdowns.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Bohannon.
This Tulane offense has a great drive going.
Another wide receiver screen to Bohannon. And nothing.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Here comes a crucial play.
Right away. How about the DB?
Just play right here.
Initially pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
You need to get into position to pick up the first down or pick up the first down on this play. Quarterback keeps it, runs to the left, and gets tackled at the 40, at the 35-yard line. It's 33. Clock does stop.
On the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the
they're
option
in
play
field goal
again and
range.
see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Hand off up the middle. Will not pick it up.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
4th and 1. Do they go for it or kick the field goal? They are going for it. Unbelievable. Why not kick the field goal?
Deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big time risk on 4th down.
We'll get it. Balls of steel, ladies and gentlemen.
Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping.
They only have 1 timeout left, so another first down wins the game.
Comes Tulane after picking up the first down. Use the play
Oh my God! Look at this!
Makes the grab.
What a play!
Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where
Just press the share button. Okay.
Such
a little
airplane defense because you're trailing. You're expecting the offense to run the football. They just did it on the last play.
You want to share it to Facebook?
3rd down, they go play action and they throw it over your head. You got to feel for this defense.
You want to share it to where?
They'll run it. They want to
Yeah, but you can share it to Facebook. Touchdown, Tulane! What do you mean? Do you want to share it on Instagram?
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive.
That's
There were
this.
a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative.
You reposted the reel.
Run the ball and punt it away. Count on your defense.
If you want to share it to Facebook, you press that and then go to Facebook.
Count on his own guys to get it.
Touchdown, Tulane, 34-21 with 2:18 to go. They were not settling for running out the clock.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
They've given up way too many points and yards for my liking.
Stay on target with the extra point, up 35-21.
10 plays, 81 yards.
81-yard drive, and they finished it off with a 14-yard run for the score. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
Durkin into the end zone. He brings it out at the 5, up to the 10, gets to the 15-yard line. So Tulane needs a stop here, and the game will be over.
The offense back onto the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had.
Throws it over the middle. Ooh! Westmoreland laid him out, and that's going to be the 2-minute timeout. Let's watch this replay. Oh, they ain't going to show it. I don't know how he held on to the ball. He got laid the hell out.
The 49ers can really attack on this
2nd and 2. Trips right, 1 to the left. Single set back to the left of the quarterback, looking downfield. No pressure. Little curl route. Brings it up the field, up to the 34, maybe the 35. First and 10.
This guy's
Clock
not
running.
easy to bring down. They just throw him a simple hitch pass, but he's got so many moves out in the open field. You've got to get a lot of hats to the football
hitch, curl,
to get
whatever
that
you
guy
want.
down, prevent him from scoring on big
There
plays.
we go.
Lining up from the 34 on first down.
Being pressured, throws it to the left side.
It's McGee.
Up to the 49-yard line.
Down after a nice game.
How about the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch?
Clock is running all the time. They have no time up.
First and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Slings it downfield. And the
Good
physical
tackle.
play there forces the
Oh, good
incompletion on first
coverage
down.
on him.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time?
Why's all the
breaking
players on the
ball? It was
sidelines?
the hit that caused the incompletion.
I don't see him at all.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to throw again.
Oh, my
Deep
Lord.
throw as the clock winds
That's
down.
out of bounds.
Oh, he
Good.
dropped it. That deep ball was right
He
on the
didn't
money.
drop it.
Just
He got
wanted to
hit
make
while the
that
ball
catch.
was in the air. It's incomplete.
Time is
It's
not
third
on
and
their
10.
side right now. They can't afford
1:14
too many
to go.
more incompletions like that. They need to come up with some connections, and they've got to score points. They've got to get this passing game going now.
Tulane lines
They've
up in
gotta
a
come up with a big
deep
play on this
umbrella
third and
coverage, but they
long.
need to come up a little bit.
From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left.
Oh, my
Straight
God.
downfield.
And he gets out of bounds.
Forced out of bounds at the 21-yard
Jeez.
line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. The offense down to the 22 on first and 10. Wants to throw on
Blitz.
first down.
Blitz, and he gets to the QB, a loss of 6 on the play.
Giving up some yardage, they're giving up some plays, no big deal.
Finally called a
Got
blitz.
right back in it on this drive with that big sack.
One of
And
maybe
the
2
49ers
the
now
whole
with a
game.
long way to go to pick up
Second
the
and
first down.
16.
Gonna swing
Looking
it
a
on
quick
second
pass.
down. Catch in the middle.
Does not pick up the first, and it's going to be third and 1. They only have 1 timeout left, and they're not
Offensively, they
running
knew
too
they were
quickly
gonna
here.
have some matchups they could take advantage of
They're
in
going to
this
run
one.
out
All
of
a
time
sudden,
for
this
sure.
quarterback has now over
They're not going to
300
have
yards
enough time.
passing in the game. Defensively, David, he has got them on their heels.
25,
And he's been
24,
showing you a little bit of
23,
everything. He can throw it
22.
all over the field,
Quick pass,
all
let's
different
see.
receivers to his
Throws it
tight
into
ends,
the
to his
end
running backs.
zone. He catches it
Touchdown. Probably window dressing,
for
but
the
still a
touchdown.
sliver, albeit very slight.
Oh, my God. 17 seconds to go. 35-27.
With a little bit of time on the clock, now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
Here's the extra point. And the onside kick coming. Or are they going to
And
go
now
for
they'll
2?
try to get the 2-point conversion.
They're
guys.
going for 2 right now. Unbelievable.
They're trying
And
to
they
slam
are
it in.
not going to get it.
Short. They'll
That
bring
was
him down at
stupid.
the one. He just
I don't
couldn't
get going
it
for
in.
2 right there. That's just dumb. That's dumb. I guess the analytics told them to do that. Here comes the onside kick. There it is. Tulane recovers it, and that's it.
And this is why you put your hands to
1 kneel
most of
down,
time.
and the game is
You know it's
over.
coming, and you put
Tulane
those
wins
guys
it
that are great
35-27.
catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground.
And
most of the
Tulane,
time when you do this,
in an
the ball
ugly
is
game, secures the right to play in the American Conference Championship. 3 touchdowns, 272 yards for rest left. The defense was horrible. Gave up way too many yards and way too many points. What the hell? Justin, you don't look like that. Look at this breast up. Oh my God. Horrible. Let's see the stats. Final score 35-27. Tulane had 25 first downs to Charlotte's 20. Tulane had 387 yards of total offense, 339 for Charlotte. 46-47 plays. They ran the ball 10 times for -1 yard. Tulane had 19 carries, 115 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Passing the ball, Charlotte was 28 of 36 and 4 touchdowns and 340 yards. Tulane 27 of 28. He only threw 1 incompletion, 272 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Jake Retzlaff, player of the game. Third down conversion, Charlotte was 7 of 9. That's insane. But Tulane was 4 of 5. So that's also insane. 2-point conversions, they went for it once, didn't get it. Turnovers, none. They had no penalties in this game at all, which is insane. Total yards, Charlotte 436 to Tulane 465. Look at that. 14 minutes even each. That's insane. Only 1 punt. 36, no, how many punts? It doesn't tell you how many punts. It shows how many, that's going to do it. Oh, let's see the player stats. That's left. Let's see. Rushing the ball. Mobley, 9 of 62. Receiving, Bohannon had 8 catches for 61 yards. Preston had a touchdown. Reed had a touchdown. And Michael Turner had a touchdown. And that's going to do it for the game before the game. So, hopefully this is not a precursor of what's coming tomorrow. I don't want it to be this close. My game before the game wasn't this close. It was a little close. Closer than I wanted. This was even closer than. So, anyway, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Roll wave.